Beautiful Salt Cay, Turks and Caicos, is a small island of about 2.5 square miles. Salt Cay used to be a huge exporter of salt. The relics of that time still exist, including the donkey's descendants. They freely roam about the island. Scuba diving is one of the main economic resources. Abundant with sea life, whales, sharks, eagle rays, fish of all kinds, and wrecks, Salt Cay is a scuba divers and snorkelers' paradise. The coral heads provide homes for the juvenile and adult fish. This is what it looked like before the lionfish invasion. They are a very big problem to the island of Salt Cay because they consume large quantities of 56 different species of fish. In August of 2008, we saw, as we were told by the locals, the first lionfish. We had heard about lionfish being in the Atlantic where the populations were growing out of control. We asked, since the lionfish are indigenous to the Pacific Ocean, how did lionfish end up in the Atlantic and the Caribbean? It turns out, from DNA studies, all of the lionfish are related to about 12 individuals released when they were too big for their saltwater aquariums. Lionfish were first spotted by a fisherman as early as 1985 near Dania, Florida. In 2011, they were found 3 miles up the Loxahatchee River in Jupiter, Florida. This National Wildlife Refuge estuary is a known nursery for a variety of young fish. So why are they such a problem? In the Atlantic and the Caribbean, they have no predators and 18 venomous spines for protection. In the wild, they live to be about 15 years old and are found from shore to 1,000 feet deep. Recreational scuba divers usually only go to 130 feet deep. They spawn 1 to 3 times a month or more. With each spawn, 2 egg masses are released with up to 15,000 eggs per mass. The egg masses also have chemicals that make them taste bad to predators. They grow up quickly and after about 4 days are big enough to swim and go deep. Our dive master Richard tells us,
lionfish are ambush feeder, and we believe, as what I have observed, they've been like eating fish not only during the day but also during the night. And I've cut and I've checked inside what's in their stomach. I've seen shrimps where shrimps are active during the night, and a lot of juvenile fish or small fish in their stomach. So I think, and what I have observed, they never stop eating. As if there's a chance for them to eat, they will eat fish, or they will eat shrimps or crabs and fish. Not only like grouper and snapper that they eat, they also eat wrasses, cleaner fish, which cleans the dive site. And if that will be gone, it's difficult for the ecosystem in the Caribbean region.
this barracuda is waiting to be cleaned. Without the cleaner fish, the health of the reef fish is put in jeopardy. At Salt Cay Divers, they are spearfishing for their lionfish control program. Because lionfish spines are poisonous, how do you handle them? Again, our dive master Richard tells us all about it.
Well, I should say it's not really poisonous. They are venomous, but their sting is protein-based venom. So if you got stung with them, it will swell. And if you are allergic to them, it might be deadly to people. So what we do is to stay away from the fish. We use pole spear. We shoot them and bag them underwater. We use this special kind of bag wherein their spines could not penetrate through. So this is very useful, unlike mesh bag where their spines will stick out from here. So this is what we believe, or for now, is good to get lionfish. Yeah, the trap is for us to easily put the fish in and take it out. The fast that we can do that is the fastest we could get this fish also out of the water. All the fish that we caught, we report them to the DECR, where DECR uh, feedback us on or the numbers of fish that they are caught, and also recommendations of how to get fish. DECR allowed us to use this. Well, before they only like allow us to use nets, but this year they have this where they allow us to use this spear and this bag. DECR, by the way, is Department of Environment and Natural Resources of Turks and Caicos Island. Sometimes you'll see them in shallower reef. Sometimes you'll see them in deep water around, maybe around 130 feet. You'll see them around that area. I think you'll see them in where they could hunt food and where they could hide also. So that's the average depth that you'll see them. Well, the average in a week is around 25 this year. But back in 2009, the average fish or lionfish that we caught is around 30 to 50 in a week. So it looks like it's diminishing. But if you go into the dive site, sometimes you'll see nothing. But if you go to the same dive site the next day, you'll see like 4 or 5 of them in the dive site. So average this year is around 25 fish in a week.
It may be the lionfish have just gone deeper than the 130-foot recreational scuba diving limits. This makes spearfishing a good option for protecting the smaller fish populations in shallower waters.
Well, the taste of lionfish tastes like they're deep water fish, meaning they don't smell fishy, they don't taste fishy. They taste like deep water fish, just like deep water snapper. So they taste good, I should say. Not only that we catch fish, we catch and kill them, we also bring them to the surface and eat them. In fact, tonight we'll be having a lionfish fiesta tonight.
A lionfish stomach can expand 30 times its normal size. Richard then dissected a lionfish caught that day to see what was in the stomach.
Before you clean the fish, make sure you cut them all so that it's safe to hold them. Okay, and now we'll see what's inside. So that's inside. So this is air, bladder, and there. Okay, the lungs, this one, that's one, but that's the stomach there.
Not much in it.
Huh? Not much. Maybe he's still hunting for food. He's hungry.
So it's up so shallow.
Okay, I'll take this one out.
Oh, the bubble is so big.
Okay, so everything is out. Only that's air bladder. So it's not the whole what's inside.
There's not much meat though.
Yeah, it's all air. So this is from the mouth inside. So
That's the equivalent of an esophagus.
this is a bit difficult.
Want to see what's inside?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's shark. If there's shark in here or no.
Yeah.
Okay. It's open. So that's what's inside.
Dinner.
Well, it's looks like a fish. You probably ate him several hours ago.
Yeah. Else, I think that's it.
Dan, did you get your training yet?
Pardon me?
Did you get your training?
You need to shoot one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I shot a few.
Did you see what's in there?
Well, I could not tell what fish this is. Yeah.
Grapefruit.
Grape
Yeah, that's all. That's all bones.
Grapefruit.
Nothing. Scales and bones only.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell what fish that.
He was ready to eat.
Delicious.
Scientists do not know how the lionfish populations are naturally maintained in the Pacific. As beautiful as lionfish are to watch, they are a problem for our reefs that will not go away. There has been some talk and experiments of training sharks, groupers, and eels to eat lionfish. This so far has not been very successful. Another possibility is to get people to eat lionfish in restaurants, which would increase the demand for it. Ask your favorite chef to prepare it. Where lionfish have a heavy concentration, they can reduce their prey by 90%. In the Caribbean, they are not susceptible to parasites and can grow larger. This is what the Salt Key coral heads look like before the lionfish invasion. This is what it looked like at the peak of the invasion. And this is what Salt Key coral heads look like today. As you can see here in Salt Key, the fish populations will come back, but it might take some time and regular maintenance. What can you do to help? Since lionfish seem to be in the Atlantic, Caribbean, and now the Gulf of Mexico to stay, find out how the local people maintain their reef fish populations. When you choose a dive destination, go to a place like Salt Key and join their lionfish management program. Some may want to learn how to spearfish and bag lionfish safely. When you are in a seafood restaurant, ask if lionfish is available, and enjoy your own lionfish fiesta. Let your family, friends, and acquaintances know about the lionfish problem. Advise anyone you know who might have lionfish or want lionfish in their saltwater aquariums about the problem. Ask your local aquarium store how to dispose of the lionfish so you do not add to the problem. For more information about it, go to www.reef.org/lionfish. Reef, the Reef Environmental Education Foundation, does surveys so you may report on lionfish sightings. In Florida and the Bahamas, Reef has lionfish derbies and contests. That sounds like a lot of fun. Which reef would you like to dive or snorkel?